What is up, beautiful people? Gamer said first. Crystal got you. Crystal's first today. You did get second, though. Close enough. What is up, Ivan? How you doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Today, we're going to be talking about progress isn't linear. Another sort of hard pill to swallow. It seems like we've been covering a lot of those topics here recently on the channel. Yesterday's stream was a very blunt, straightforward, and to-the-point stream. We always try to be very blunt and straightforward here on the channel. But regardless, we are here again today with another hard truth that people don't want to have to accept, but you will eventually have to accept it on this journey. And again, that is that progress isn't linear. On mine, it shows first. That's weird. On mine, it shows Crystal. I don't know. Maybe you were first. Actually. My fave show is on. What is up, Trav? How are you doing, dude? 80 cents wave. Yes, sir. Figured we'd mix it up today. JR, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We're not going to have to wait around too long before we get started today, guys. Everybody's already piling in, so we'll just give it another minute or two. We'll send out one more notification, and then we'll go ahead and just jump straight into this one. Let's see, my notification didn't even work because I put it in wrong. Okay, there we go. That's better. I'll let him have it. She's gonna forfeit her her spot for you. You got it. All right, guys. Man, I'm currently in a food coma. I just had so much food. I am so full. So full. Hank, what is up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? All right, we're gonna get rolling in just a second. I promise. No, you have it. K says first. We'll give it to K. I think, yeah. Let's just give it to K. K pops in a couple minutes in, says first. We'll give it to K. K has it. That's fair. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. You all have it. You are all first in my heart, and that is what matters. That is all that matters. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this one. Progress isn't linear. Let's go ahead and get this music out of here, so we're not trying to fight over that the whole time. All right, so as I said when we first started this stream, I'm pretty good, thanks. Need to go to bed soon, though. Yeah, I know this time pretty good, thanks. Need to go to bed soon, though. Yeah, I know this time frame doesn't really. There's no such thing as a time frame here on the streams that fits everybody. We just try to pick the best time frame possible. But hopefully you'll be able to catch a little bit. If not, you can rewatch it later. It all gets uploaded to the channel. So. Anyway, here recently, guys, we have really been pushing streams, man. We've been pushing streams on hard truths. We have been pushing streams on no BS, no sugarcoating, just straight to the point. Yesterday's stream is a great example of that. We talked about you really have to throw yourself to the wolves. You have no other choice in order to overcome anxiety. You really got to practice being with those thoughts and those feelings without the negativity, without the second fear, without the obsession and rumination, right? So we talked about that yesterday. Today, we have got another truth, another hard truth that people don't really want to accept, but you eventually must accept it, and that is that progress isn't linear. So I'm going to give you guys just a few examples from my personal experience and from what I've heard from a lot of other people and sources. Once you get into acceptance, once you get into this practice, you can start making a lot of progress, right? You can start making a lot of progress. You can, even if in your reality that progress seems very minor to other people, it might be a lot of progress to you, right? You can start to make a lot of progress. You can start to see better days, or maybe right now it's just better moments, right? Better days or better moments. You can start to see that your triggers maybe are not as powerful or as intense as they used to be. You can start to see that you're experiencing maybe less symptoms, dramatically less symptoms, or maybe just minor, right? But you can start making progress. And here's the main point, guys. You can start making progress in this journey, whether it be big, whether it be small, whether it be somewhere in between, and wake up one day and feel like you're back to square one. Right? Now, that is an unfortunate but very true truth that people do not want to accept. It's easily explainable. The brain learns on its own time. The brain does not work on your idea of what recovery is. The brain does not work on your idea of how recovery should work, right? The brain works on its own time. You have pathways, you have fear pathways in your brain. Your amygdala is learning, okay, but it does not learn in the typical fashion, right? People think recovery is something that, okay, if I'm learning how to do something and I'm practicing it and I'm doing fairly well at it, it should be a straight line, right? Like that's how most things are viewed in life, is that you make progress and you just go up, 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 up. That is how most things are viewed. The brain does not learn on your time frame, okay? Pathways in your brain can lay dormant and then decide that 2 weeks into you feeling better that they're going to pop off, right? That's just how it is. So progress, when it comes to the brain, again, it's easily explainable. The brain does not work on your time frame. You have pathways in your brain that are responsible, fear pathways. Sometimes these fear pathways can lay dormant and then they get triggered over something and they pop off. So you can be on top of the world, man. You can be on top of the world, or maybe not even on top of the world. You just know that you've been making a lot of good progress, and 2 weeks down the road, you wake up and you feel like you're back at square one. Now, there's two ways that you can go about this. Of course, you can go the second fear way, which is, oh my God, it's back. And that is not acceptance. That's not how you should be viewing any sort of anxiety returning. You should not view it as, oh my God, it's back, and where'd my progress go? And oh my God, I'm back to square one. You just need to accept, wait a minute. Progress, just like Wonder Bro said, progress is not linear. I knew that this could happen. I expected this to happen. This is an opportunity. We've also been pushing that a lot here recently, that you must start to view your anxiety as an opportunity, because that's what it is. Anxiety learns while anxiety is turned on. So there's two ways that you can handle the fact, and then it is a fact, that recovery is not linear. You can go the second fear route, freak out, oh my God, I've worked so hard, I'm back to square one, can't believe this is happening to me, why is it here, I was doing so well, where am I going wrong? You can go that route, which is not going to hurt, or not going to help you, it's going to hurt you, right? It's not going to help you, it's going to hurt you, and it's not going to push you any further into recovery, it's going to set you back a little bit. Or you can go the route of, wait a minute, Wonder Bro told me that this would happen. Wonder Bro told me to expect this, so I have expected it, and now I'm going to do my best to accept it. I know it can feel strange and very frustrating at times to have to switch gears, so to speak, so quickly and go right back into the practice after you've been doing much better for so long, right? It can be very frustrating. And I'm not saying you're not allowed to be frustrated. I'm not saying you're not allowed to have a moment where you say, damn, here it is again, right? You're a human being, you're allowed to punch the air a few times. But what I am saying, man, you're going to have to switch gears and you're going to have to go right back. You're going to go right back into the practice. You got to go right back into everything that you know. You got to go right back into acceptance, because it is not linear and it'll never be linear. You can, and I'm going to drive it home one more time. You can be having a couple good days. You can have a single good day. You can have a good couple weeks, or more, right? And then one day you get triggered over something, or one day it feels like you're back to square one. That is an opportunity, guys. Anxiety learns while anxiety is turned on. That is an opportunity. That is not a bad thing. That is how it's supposed to work. A lot of people get frustrated. They start to question the process. Why does it work this way? It's not up to you how it works. It's not up to you how it works, right? It is up to the brain. You've got these pathways in your brain that need to be retrained. They do not pop off in a linear fashion. These things do not happen in a linear fashion. So a lot of people do get frustrated. And like I said, it's okay if you get frustrated, but we don't want you to stay there for a prolonged period of time. You need to get right back into acceptance. You need to switch those gears and get right back into practicing what you know works, right? So it's okay if you get frustrated, but you must understand that the brain does not work on your terms. The brain does not work on how you think it should work, right? You can get mad and you can get frustrated and you can say, man, this is stupid, how come I was feeling good yesterday and today it's just I'm popping off left and right? How come I felt like I was getting somewhere, even if it was just a little bit, and now I feel like I'm back to square one? You can get mad, you can do that, Technically, you can do that. Technically, nobody can stop you. But that's just going to keep you down. You got to practice switching gears and getting right back into acceptance. And the best way that you're going to be able to do that is to remember my words. That progress is not linear. It is an opportunity when this anxiety returns. It is an opportunity when it feels like you're back at square one. That is the most excellent opportunity for you to jump in and say, wait a minute, here is a chance to continue retraining my brain. That's the attitude you need to have. That's the attitude you should have. If you get mad and frustrated and down and out and negative and victim mentality, you are only hurting yourself because, again, it is completely normal. Why are you questioning it, right? And that's what this stream is for. That's what this stream is here for, so that you guys will quit confusing yourselves and questioning the process. Don't question the process. Nothing about the process is linear. So this stream is for you guys to hopefully remember the next time maybe you start to make a little progress. And if you're not to the point where you're making progress yet, that's fine too. But let's say you get to the point where you do start to make a little bit of progress, and then here comes these massive ups and downs. You got to get into the attitude of, wait a minute, this is an opportunity. This is how recovery works. Recovery is not linear. It doesn't work on my time. It doesn't work on how I want it to work. It works how it wants to work, right? It does not consider your feelings. It does not consider the fact that you're frustrated. It does not consider, your brain does not consider these things when it comes to how it retrains and how it reprograms itself, right? It's going to work on its own rules. It does not have to, and it will not work on your rules, okay? So, man, I've seen a lot of people make great progress, and then they get into these little moments, these little hiccups, where they're getting so down and out and they're getting so negative and frustrated about the fact that, hey, man, I've been doing good, and now all of a sudden I feel like I'm back at square one. That's how it works. You're supposed to feel that way, right? That is an opportunity for you to continue doing what you know works. That is an opportunity for you to continue to drive home your point to the brain that all is well. That is an opportunity, and you must have an opportunity mindset instead of a victim mentality mindset, instead of a negative mindset, instead of, oh, why does it work this way? Well, if you watch this stream, now you know why it works that way, because the brain works on its own terms. These pathways can lay up there, chill out, and they can pop up 2 weeks into you feeling pretty good. It's time to put in that work. It doesn't matter when it comes, right? It doesn't matter if you're having a triggered day and you just had two weeks of good days, or 2 days of good days, or maybe only 24 hours or whatever. None of those little details matter. Recovery is not linear. And if you get caught up on the little details and stressed about the little details, trying to figure out the little details, instead, you're just hurting yourself. Instead, you just need to adopt a mentality that is simplified. Simplified in the way that you say, oh, yeah, this is how this is supposed to work. Wonder Bro told me recovery is not linear. Got it. Understandable. I'm not going to cling too hard to the good stuff, and I'm not going to resist the bad stuff, right? So when I'm having progress, or I'm having a good moment or a good day, I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest, but I'm not going to cling to it. And that means when the amygdala decides to pop off again, you don't say, oh, God, please bring back the good moment. Oh, God, please bring back the good few days or the good few weeks. You don't do that. You don't do that. You don't cling to the good moments. You enjoy them, okay? Does everybody get where I'm going with this? You don't cling to the good days and say, oh, God, I can't let go of the good days. Please don't come back. Because either way, whether you're resisting it or not, it can pop off. Okay? So it doesn't matter if you're resisting it or not. It can pop off. So don't cling to the good days and say, oh, man, I hope that doesn't come back around. I hope the anxiety doesn't come back around. Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile because whether you like it or not, it could pop off. Right? So you need to instead of practicing that very futile and pointless and extremely stressful attitude of, oh, please don't come back, let me just cling on to the good stuff, you need to practice an attitude of whatever comes through that door, rain or shine, whatever comes through that door, I know what my job is. Whatever comes through that door, rain or shine, I know what needs to be done. This is the attitude that you must adopt. This is the winning attitude, right? All of that victim mentality bullshit, all of the negativity, you're allowed to be imperfect because you're a human being. Therefore, you are imperfect. So you're allowed to be imperfect. But if you stay there for prolonged periods of time with the victim mentality crap and the negativity and, oh, God, why me? I was having such a good day yesterday. I've been there. That was me. I was the biggest victim that you'll ever meet, right? It never got me where I wanted to be. Never got me where I wanted to be. It made matters worse. It made matters worse. So don't stay there. You are imperfect, and you're allowed to be imperfect because you're a human being. But you need to catch it as soon as possible, because it is not serving you. It is only hurting you. It's not serving you. It's only hurting you. You need to have a mindset of, wait a minute, I expected you to show up. I expected you to show up, anxiety. Let's play ball. I know what my job is, and I'm going to do that job, whether I like it or not. I know what my job is, and I know recovery isn't linear, and I know I just had a good day yesterday. I'm not going to cling to that good day. I'm just going to put in the work today. I'm just going to put in the work today. You can't truly be using acceptance if you've got that victim mentality. You can't truly be using acceptance if you stay there for too long. You can't truly be using acceptance if you don't go ahead right now where you're sitting as you're watching this, go ahead and expect that anxiety is probably going to pop up when you least expect it during your recovery. It's probably going to pop up after some good successes. It's probably going to pop up after a good few days, whatever. It's probably going to pop up when you don't want it to, and that's just needs to be expected and accepted. All right, you guys. So progress, man, progress is not linear, but that's okay, because every time it pops up, that is an opportunity. And if you get into the opportunity attitude, the opportunity mindset, you will be one step closer to where we need you to be. Okay, beautiful people. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. If you did enjoy it, please leave a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. The channel's been growing like crazy recently. Even over on the TikTok, man, you guys have been showing me a lot of love on the TikToks, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you did enjoy today's stream, like I said, leave a like. Link is in the description if you'd like to support the stream. We're on an 18-day streak, but with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and just a nice little smooth transition right on back to the post stream. Talk to you guys, answer questions. Let's hang out. Let me know what you've done today. What has everybody done today? Thank you again, guys, so much for watching today's stream. Progress is not linear, and that's okay, because that's how it's supposed to work. It's not supposed to be linear. I have never met a person, including myself, I have never met a single person who has come to me and said, my progress has been absolutely straightforward. It has just been absolutely linear. No, you're going to have challenges. You're going to have moments where it pops up, and you got to use these skills. Those are opportunities. You need that shit to pop up, right? You need it to pop up, because that's the only time you can work with your brain and start to retrain your brain. So you actually need it to pop up, okay? And that's just how it's going to work, whether you like it or not. Laura, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. Winning mentality, good to see you, dude. It's always good to see you. Ivan, still got Ivan in here. Still got Crystal. Gamer, what's up, guys? Guys, blah, blah, blah. Trav, what is up? Sky, what is up? How you doing today, Sky? How you doing, Trav? I haven't seen you in a live stream in a minute, dude. How have you been? Sky, Crystal, everyone, hope all is well. Thank you for the positivity winning mentality. I appreciate it, dude. One of the biggest progresses I have made, is that a word? I have made is that I no longer obsess over emotions. I let my emotions flow however they will. I also stopped obsessing about interest in life. Stop obsessing. Okay, and that is a huge accomplishment. Congrats. Keep doing that. Stop obsessing about anything and everything, and you'll only continue to make more progress. Again, you're not going to be perfect, but obsession/rumination is never justified. We did that one stream, right? It's been like a week or so ago, called No Free Passes. You get no free passes to obsess or ruminate over anything if you want to make as much progress as possible. Again, you're not going to be perfect, but you can at least work on it, right? We got Lewis in the house. What's up, dude? Good day so far. Drove over 8 miles to get tools and equipment to fix my gas RC car. Nice, dude. And guess nothing happened. The 2 keys making progress. I love it, man. Keep it going. Keep it going. Turning my mindset to this as an opportunity has helped so much. I love it, Crystal. Yes, last time we spoke, drive home that opportunity mindset. Drive home that, wait a minute, I'm going to take advantage of this mindset, right? It is a great mindset to have. It is a mindset of acceptance. How can you go wrong with a mindset of acceptance? How can you go wrong with a mindset of, let's take advantage of this, let's play ball, right? Just total embrace, just going straight forward. It is the best mindset to have. Before I get back to work, I will say you come out better than you came in. As to, I use 2 main keys for daily life. It's a very effective mindset to learn. I love it, Trav. Yes, I say that all the time. The 2 main keys are great life advice and not just great anxiety advice. I say that all the time here on the channel. So absolutely, dude, I agree with you 110%. Don't work too hard, man. Don't work too hard. My lawnmower broke, so I'm gonna have to get a new lawnmower. So in the meantime, I was like, you know what? It's a beautiful day. It's like in the 80s. It's very nice out, and the grass is getting longer and longer as each day moves forward. So I'm going to cut as much of it as I possibly can using a weed eater. My yard is huge, and I've got multiple, front, back, side yard, whatever. So there's no way I could do it all with a weed eater. But I did as much as I possibly could with one, and man, I am feeling it. I am absolutely feeling it. Wonder Bro, that wolf stream last night really hit good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Some people are not a fan of the more blunt and just straight to the point type of rant streams, but most people love them, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Made me push through my AM anxiety this morning and hit a good workout and had a good day so far. The keys. I love it, dude. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. I love the positivity. You guys are always more than welcome to come in here and share your progress. We will keep you on track, right? We will keep you motivated. We will hold you accountable. We will hold you accountable here on the stream. So always, man, no matter what, always feel free to come in here and share your progress with everybody. Share your accomplishments, dude. Share that positivity, Use the streams, use the Discord as a way to motivate yourself and to motivate others, right? That's important too. Motivate others with how far that you've come. Everybody can kind of piggyback off of everybody else. Everybody can boost everybody else up. I can fix your lawnmower. That is my profession. Dude, the weld broke. A weld broke on it. A lot of us in here need the bluntness. I agree. One good tip Chris gave. By the way, hello, Asen. That worked miracles in my daily mood was listening to music, singing along, and dancing, though you don't want to do any of that. In a while, I noticed I'm much more positive. Yeah, any sort of positive behavior, dude. Anxiety wants you to be defeated, so don't act defeated. Anxiety wants you to act negatively, so don't act negatively. Enjoy your favorite movies. Enjoy your favorite music. Talk to your friends about other topics besides fucking anxiety, right? Live your life, sing, dance, smile, partake in the world around you, call somebody, chat with the people around you, hold your chin up, positive behaviors. That is one of our two main keys. Of course, you're not going to be perfect. I make sure that I make that well known. You're not going to be perfect, and you're not going to be go 24/7. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying try to live in a more positive way. Enjoy your life. The two main keys: live your life as if you're already healed, and stop mentally fighting with your thoughts and feelings. Just embrace them, accept them, throw yourself to the wolves, without those coping methods and compulsions and all that obsession and rumination. So thank you for sharing that, Ace. Appreciate it, dude. Give it to me straight, Wonder Bro. Will I make it as a hand model? I don't know. I've never seen your hands. I can't really answer that one just yet. I've never seen your hands. I'm sure you can, dude. If you put your mind to it, Sky, I'm sure you'll make a beautiful hand model. If that's what you want to do. Also, washing dishes and doing household chores. Yep. Don't stop living, man. Don't bow down to anxiety. Don't go and sink and live in a corner for anxiety. Fuck that, right? When I finished, I felt like I achieved something positive, and it slowly built into feeling like my old self again. It takes time, but it's worth it. I love it, dude. Thank you for coming in here and shining some light on positive behaviors. One of our two keys, right? Music can really help break through the cycle. Love it. Yes, exactly, B. Exactly. I try to do an equal amount of streams on both of the keys, but that is the two keys together, man. Live your life as if you're already healed, and while you're doing that, it's crucial that you're also not up here fighting with your thoughts and feelings. You got to have both of the two keys, not just one. So continue to live your life, even if your life is not that exciting. Who cares? Continue to live your life. Continue to live your life, right? Stop fighting with your thoughts and feelings mentally. Two keys together work miracles, man. They work miracles. It's awesome. You can retrain your brain. You absolutely can. But you watching this have to take responsibility for your own recovery. And you watching this have to put in that action. Okay? This information without action is useless. You got to put in that action. Crystal says, a family member called me today. She had a panic attack. I explained the two main keys and that the more important you give anxiety, the more it'll be there. So thanks for all the info. I'm glad you could help her out with what you've learned here. That's awesome. Congrats. Good shit, Crystal. Wonder Bro, you see my video on TikTok? I did, dude. I came across it randomly last night while I was laying in bed. I was like, is that Tony? I read the caption. I was watching it. I was like, oh man, this dude is kicking ass. And I was like, wait a minute. I recognize that username. Is this Tony? And I had to give it a like, dude. I had to give it a like. It was so cool to see and so cool to watch, man. I'm glad you're making progress. I really am. I really am. People say, "Oh, so handsome." Okay, I get it. I walked into that one. Sky. I walked right into it, dude. I walked right into it, man. All right, guys, we're about at the halfway mark of our stream. If you've got any questions, you're new here, this is the post stream. This is where we just chill, hang out, answer questions, all that good stuff. So give me just a second. I'm going to go take a tinkle, and then we're going to get back and finish the rest of our stream. If you're enjoying the stream, guys, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. We are on an 18-day streak. Link is in the description if you'd like to support the stream. But give me just a second, and I will be right back, beautiful people. Okay? Love ya. Hello, beautiful people. We have returned for the rest of our stream. How are you guys doing? Sky, you are amazing. Yes, he is. One of the things that can help keep you grounded, especially if you're at the bottom of the barrel, is not focusing on recovering, but just focusing on making progress. Just focusing on, basically just focusing on building the skills that you need, right? Don't, we've said since day one here, never base recovery off of the way that you feel. Of course, that will come in time, but during the process, don't base recovery off the way that you feel. Base recovery off of whether or not you're doing the work, right? Base recovery off of whether or not you're doing the work. I want to send you one lawnmower, but how? That would be fucking awesome. I don't know how you would go about doing that. I'm assuming that would be pretty expensive. You said you work on lawnmowers, so you've probably got some, but I'm assuming that would still be pretty expensive for you to ship something like that. So I'll get it figured out somehow. I'll get it figured out somehow. But that is awesome of you, Ivan. I appreciate the thought. Yeah, I don't know how else you could do that besides shipping it, and shipping something that big would probably be very, very expensive for you, I'm sure. I'm sure it would. Long story short, if someone still doubts the info on this channel, don't. It's all pure gold. Appreciate it, dude. It's not easy. It's a very hard grind, but in the end, it's worth it. The reward is your life back. Thank you for sharing that positivity, Ace, and I appreciate it, dude. Thank you for dropping that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It really does help other people when people come in here and they read these positive success stories, you know, the positivity. It really does help to motivate and inspire other people. So I appreciate it when you guys take the time out of your day to do that, because, you know, you're healed now. You're on the other side. You're back to a healthy nervous system. So technically you don't have to come in here and do that, but you choose to do it anyway, and I do appreciate it. And I'm sure other people that you motivate and inspire, I'm sure they appreciate it as well. So thank you for dropping that positivity, Ace, and I appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't, Tony brought up TikTok. If you haven't checked me out on TikTok yet, go check me out, dude. We're almost at 700. I think if you get 1,000 on TikTok, which, I mean, almost 700 in the few weeks, or I'd say it's been about a month now that I've been uploading regularly over there. That's pretty good. So I feel like we're going to hit 1,000 very soon. If you can hit 1,000 followers on TikTok, I believe it's 1,000. I might be wrong. You get the ability to go live, and we might start doing like some short little lives that would be a lot more I don't know, just amateur. We would just do these lives off my phone. It would be like the good old days here on the channel. So if we can get to 1,000 followers over on TikTok, Vacate Fear, we might start going live over there. Of course, that'll help this channel grow, but we can't do that until we hit 1,000. So go check me out over there, guys. Vacate Fear, would really appreciate it. Check Flymo lawnmower, no wells. It's hovering, flying above grass, very easy to use. Are you talking about one of those like really professional lawnmowers? Yes, that would be nice to have. Wonder Bro, what's up with the creepy fear? I get in the background when I'm not having anxiety and actually living life. Clarity feels weird. I think what you're describing is how strange it can sometimes feel to get back into living normal life without so much anxiety, because it's a change, right? It's a change, and any sort of a change is still going to be a bit freaky because you're a human being. Even if it's a positive, good change, it's still a change, and it's out of your norm, so it's still probably going to freak you out a little bit. You just have to accept it like you would anything else in this journey. Eventually, your norm will become norm. You know, your norm will become the norm. For right now, it might feel a little bit creepy as you describe it, or odd, or foreign, or strange for you to be feeling well, because that's just not what you're used to. So don't worry. If you accept that, eventually your norm will become your norm, and that creepy sort of feeling will start to leave. But as of right now, we need to accept it and not turn it into a big deal, because it's not a big deal. I know some people hear that and they think, of course it's a big deal. It's really not. You turn it into one. You turn it into one with your attitude mindset. Dr. Claire Weeks knew that the best. And maybe you can't grasp that right now, but as you continue practicing acceptance, you'll soon see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So that's my tip to you, Lewis. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kristen. Welcome to the stream today. Hello, welcome. I think you were here yesterday, right? Welcome back. You can go live with 1,000. Yes, let's try to get me to 1,000 followers over on TikTok, guys, so I can start going live over there. I still don't understand how I found your channel. I just started and had like 100 subscribers. I remember I had like 5th panic attack of the day, and I was really losing it. The rest is history. You found me, and most importantly, you started doing the work, right? Now you've got your life back. You're healed. You're recovered. That is amazing. That is awesome. Holy smokes, I caught a live stream. Welcome, dude. Yeah, we've got people in here who are finally catching their first live stream, because we're streaming a little bit later on in the day to try to give everybody a fair chance to catch one of the live streams live, right? Does that odd, foreign, and strange thing also apply to when you're trying to focus on living instead of all your symptoms? It can. All sorts of emotions, feelings, and symptoms can be there when you're going through this practice, right? It's best not to try to pinpoint anything, but rather to simplify it and understand that resistance is futile. So just keep coming back to that simple reasoning within yourself, like, hey, I could resist this, but why would I do that, right? So it's kind of like You know, I know that's putting it very simply, but it's true. Why not come back to a simple understanding and trying to, instead of trying to obsess, ruminate, and pinpoint why every little symptom is what it is? You know, you're probably not going to find many answers, and if you do, okay, well, now what? You're still going to be feeling it anyway, so you might as well cut out the middleman, which is the obsession and the rumination and all that crap, and just get straight into, hey, you know, what I feel is what I feel right now, and to resist it is completely pointless, because whether I resist it or not, it is here. Whether I like it or not, right? Whether I like it or not, it is here. So thank you for all the questions today, guys. I appreciate it. Good questions today. A lot of positivity. I appreciate that also. Thank you. Thank you. I'm feeling very grateful today. I'm always very grateful for you guys, but sometimes it hits me right in the face just how amazing and awesome you guys are. Today is one of those days. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. Thank you. So let's see here. So currently we are sitting at 682 followers over on TikTok. So we are so close, man. So close to being able to go live on the TikToks. So close. I do little videos over there all the time, man. Go check them out. Yeah, I feel so weird and almost unhuman, and my brain always redirects me back to my thoughts and symptoms. That's why I'm just playing video games and watching TV and whatever else I do. Just let it run, right? Let the body run, let the mind run, but you don't have to ruminate. That's the point. That's the main point. Rumination is second fear, right? It's the same thing. Man, I had a round of sensitization, was on the road to recovery, then I witnessed my family member go into cardiac arrest, and I had to do CPR, brought everything back, but not as bad as before. Is that normal, and what should I do to help? So first off, sorry that you experienced that. You know, it's tough. I totally understand what it feels like to go through family issues like that. Stressful, very stressful life events, especially just after recovery or during recovery, can make you feel a bit sensitized, because it's real stress, right? You're going through something, or you have experienced something, and we want to treat that the same. We want to treat that the same, right, as we do during sensitization recovery before the stressful event. We want to treat the stressful event the same as we would anxiety symptoms. Acceptance and anything but acceptance is futile and very stressful. So to go back into rumination and obsession, even if it is over a real event, is still equally as pointless and stressful to your nervous system. So I would recommend that you use the same skills that got you out of sensitization to begin with and apply them to real life. I say it here all the time that this channel and this advice is good life advice and not just good anxiety advice. It's great life advice. So same thing, man. Nothing has changed. Get right back to what you know. Get right back to what you've practiced, right? Get right back to what you've practiced. Get right back to what you know best. It's like a hyper awareness, and it's okay as long as rumination is not attached to the awareness. Does that make sense, gamer? As long as rumination is not attached to the awareness. What is rumination? It is worry. It is an obsession. It is all these terms. It's all the same thing. Do you still stay in touch with all the success stories? I remember username Sanchez that used to be on every stream. Now haven't seen him for a long time. He was just here yesterday, actually. Yeah, Sanchez has been really busy living his life, which is what we want, right? That's exactly what we want. It's kind of bittersweet, but he just checked in yesterday, actually. He just checked in yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. I don't know. But yeah, I do for the most part stay in touch with a lot of the people here. But there is a good chunk of them that leaves the nest, and it's bittersweet because you never hear or see from them again. But that's kind of what we're going for. So like I said, bittersweet. I remember old video of Waterbro. Just give up. So simple and straight. Yes. Not in a depressing sort of give up, but in a good sort of empowering. Somebody pointed that out yesterday. An empowering sort of give up. What's up, Lick? Welcome, dude. Haven't seen you in a minute, though I don't have an anxiety disorder anymore. I have a thing where I care about being seen on YouTube, and I think it would be great to make my own vids about different topics. What do you suggest? Just like with your anxiety disorder, the only way over it is through it. The only way over it is through it. You have to put yourself out there. You have to face the discomfort. You have to face uncomfortable feelings, you know, so forth and so on. So whether it's starting a YouTube channel or whatever it is in your life, man, the only way over it is through it. You can use, absolutely, you can and should use everything that you've learned here on the channel to face other fears if you would like to face other fears, because it absolutely applies. I definitely feel a lot better than what I did when I first came here, though, so that's progress in itself. It absolutely is. Eventually, I'll feel more normal as I continue to practice, yes. It was warranted anxiety, too much worry. I've been using acceptance and such. It's just brutal because it's real life, and thank you for the insight. Yeah, but even, and this is kind of like the next step in your evolution here. Even real life does not require a ton of obsession and rumination. In fact, that's just stressful. It doesn't actually change what happened to you. It doesn't change what happens to your family. It doesn't change anything. So rumination and obsession, even about quote-unquote real life, is still not justified. So you can look at this as the next step in your evolution, so to speak, right? Understanding that you should and can apply this stuff to real life. Yes, it makes sense. I have to catch myself in the rumination a ton. Yes, sir. The awareness is fine. It's what you attach to it. Don't want to attach rumination. Don't want to attach, arguing with it, worrying, obsessing, that sort of thing. Yeah, he was here yesterday, I believe. Or maybe it was the day before. I don't know. Sanchez still checks in from time to time. Yeah, that'd be cool, Wonder Bro. Some success story streams with some guests. Yeah, I've got a few of those if you want to search them up already on the channel. Just type in my username followed by success stories. I think you'll find a few videos that I've done like that. Thanks, Wonder Bro. I appreciate you. Hey, just let me know. Let me know whatever you decide to do, man. If you do decide to start a channel, I'll support it. Makes sense. I figured that's what I need to do, which is the same thing as before. Absolutely. 110%, man. Nothing changes. It's still rumination and obsession is still bad for you. It's still stressful, even if it's over a real situation, right? Doesn't matter. It's the same thing to the brain, right? It's just as stressful. Everybody have a good day/night. Catch y'all later. Crystal, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Thank you. A lot of good questions today, guys. Appreciate it. My biggest problem is 100% ruminating about how I feel, getting out of my head, not caring about what goes on in my head is what is going to help me. Absolutely, dude. That is the core of everything that we talk about here, right? That is fundamental. 100%. I feel that when you're on the healing journey, opportunities come more often in practice after a while. Where'd that comment go? After a while, I would just accept it. It's the subconscious asking you, are you sure you want to become this? Okay, I think you deleted it because there's more to the comment. So I'll wait. No problem. See you, Crystal. Yes. See you, Crystal. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Man, my bot dropped a notification for this stream so late. That's why I always do it myself instead. Let's see, I'm going to take just a second here to drop that Discord link. Just in case. I'm going to drop it a few times, just in case anybody wants to join us over there. Completely free to do so. Doesn't cost a dime. There we go. If anybody's interested, man, check it out. Check us out on Discord. It's an awesome community. I think we're at, what is it? Let me get a rough number here. We're like well over 800 people over there now. Well over 800. Hopefully that link works. In your journey, how bad was your rumination? Well, you wouldn't be in the sensitized boat if you didn't have bad rumination. There's no such thing, right? It just doesn't exist. Somebody who's in the prolonged sensitized boat has bad rumination, because rumination is second fear, right? It's worry, it's obsession, it's negativity. So anybody who is sensitized has bad rumination. It's not, if they didn't have a bad habit of rumination or obsession or worry or negativity, they wouldn't be sensitized. Do you face ridicule at times on YouTube from people you know and don't know? Never really from anybody I know, because they know me. I would just tell them to go fuck themselves. And people I don't know, yeah, I've gotten trolls here before. I've gotten a handful of trolls. It's not bad. Every now and then somebody will pop in and have something to say, or have something negative to say, or whatever. It's just like, okay. You know, you just got to let it roll right off your back, because that's a part of putting yourself out there, is that you are going to have a handful of people. And it's not, like I said, it's not bad. I don't know what kind of content you plan on doing, but it's not that bad. Just every now and then, every blue moon, you might have somebody pop in and say some dumb shit, and your best bet is to either turn it into a joke or just laugh at it and don't give them a reaction. You know, it's whatever. It's just somebody trying to get a reaction out of you. It's no big deal. So it's somebody bored, right? Somebody bored. You just learn. You learn to deal with it. You learn that it's not anything important. Wonder Bro, you're difficult to blow up on TikTok. Your way of breaking down the Claire Weeks method. I'm sure millions of people will be happy to see it on TikTok. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I hope we can hit 1,000 over there soon. I really want to start going live on TikTok. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I feel like that'll be a lot of fun. It was a great topic. Healing is definitely not linear. Absolutely not. And if you expect that, you can accept that, right? And that's what this stream was all about. I feel opportunities come up even more. Yes, the subconscious testing you if you truly want change. Yes, absolutely. I agree with every single bit of that. Controversies. So you plan to do controversial content, like on different topics that are controversial, right? Is that the plan? Yeah, you might face a little bit more heat than I do, right? I don't know. If you're talking about some iffy subjects, you might face a little bit more heat online. It's a possibility. So that's something you definitely got to learn to face and accept, and sort of just let roll off your back. You can't let one person, you know, or even a group of people, you can't let one person or a group of people on the internet voicing their opinions or saying nasty things affect you. You know, it's irrelevant, man. It's irrelevant. Yeah, so if you want to make it, I'll be honest with you, if you want to make it on the internet, on YouTube, and streaming and putting yourself out there in videos and shit, one thing you will have to learn to overcome is you can't take that personally. You can't let it ruin your day, because you do face that. Like I said, with what I do, I don't face that a whole lot, but I've had my fair share of people talking shit, saying dumb shit. And at first, I guess it was kind of annoying, and it kind of got to me a little bit. It aggravated me more than anything. Nowadays, I just turn it into jokes. And then I've actually, believe it or not, I've had people come into the streams and say nasty things or try to make stupid jokes, and I turn it into a joke and I laugh with them, and then they end up becoming a subscriber. So yeah, it's no big deal. Besides the stream, Wonder Bro, that feelings and thoughts will pass video is also golden to go along with the 2 keys. I always reference it. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel, dude. I'm glad you found us. Guess who's back? Sky is back. What's up, dude? All right, give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back, and then we're going to finish this stream strong. If you've been enjoying it, please leave a thumbs up. Sorry, tongue-tied. If you'd like to support the stream, link is in the description. We're on an 18-day streak. I will be right back. guys like my my Walmart special Biggie Small shirt, dude? It's awesome. Who do we still have in here? While we were away, we got a $10 tip from Anonymous that says, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the $10 tip, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. We're on an 18-day streak, man. If you guys want to support the stream and get us to a 19-day streak, we're a 40 away. We're going to end the stream here in just a bit. Thank you so much for the $10 tip. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the support. It helps me keep going. It helps me keep going, supports the stream, supports what I do. I really appreciate it. Show some love to Anonymous in chat. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. Let's see. Where was I in the comments? Right here, I think. You have to be able to let that stuff go. I know from my experience through podcasting and streaming video games, ton of negative people in the world. Yeah, not even necessarily negative people, just bored people. Children, right? It's mostly children. Bored children. Is usually who it is, who's to blame for the negativity in streams and stuff. You just got to learn to let it roll off your back. It's no big deal. Rumination gets automized in anxiety, logical brain trying to find logic over illogical amygdala, rush of adrenaline every brain uses through rumination. So that's why it feels like it's happening without feeling voluntary, because I always thought that I myself couldn't stop it doing it, even though I could care less about anxiety. So intrusive thoughts, yeah, you're going to have a ton of intrusive thoughts that come in when you were in fight or flight, right? But the rumination, it can feel like it's automatic rumination when really it's just a ton of intrusive thinking that's going on in your head. Rumination is something you do consciously to try to figure out the intrusive thoughts, and you need to cut back on it. Right? But yes, it can feel automatic because there can be a ton of intrusive thoughts in your head at any given moment in time, but whether or not you add negativity to that and try to figure those thoughts out is something that we can work on, is something that you can cut back on, because if you can continue to send danger signals using your thinking mind to try to argue with those thoughts and feelings, right, instead of just using what we call the accepting inner voice or non-engagement responses, right, then you're just going to continue to stress your body out. So it can feel automatic because there's so many negative intrusive thoughts just swimming through your mind, and your mind is just running wild. But whether or not you get involved with that and ruminate over that is a choice, and that is something that you have to work on. And you know that because you've already been making great progress in that regard. It is a habit, it is an addiction, but you can absolutely work on it. That's where the accepting inner voice or non-engagement responses come into play, right? But yes, it can feel like your mind is running wild, and we did a stream the other day where it said your mind is going to feel like it's running wild, right? But you don't get into the obsession and rumination and negativity over it. Face Paint, hello, welcome. Thank you guys for all the purple hearts. Thank you, Anonymous, again for the $10 tip, man. I really appreciate it. We are on an 18-day streak right now. Hey, just stopped by, but have to leave. It's been a while since I caught a live. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I really appreciate it. Gorilla, hello, Meat, hello. I've gotten used to the whole gorilla thing now. Gorilla means hi in Meat's world, apparently. Yes, sir, the notorious B.I.G. Yes, you already know, man. You already know. I'm surprised I didn't slouch over and fall asleep before I even got to the stream today, man. I ate so much food. I was starving. I don't need to eat again until at least like tomorrow. Stilettos, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you could catch the stream. Welcome. How are you doing today, Stilettos? How are you doing today, Face Paint, if you're still with us? And Meat Hunk, how you doing, man? Gorilla, how you doing? Thank you guys for the purple hearts, man. If you're new here, purple hearts represent love and gratitude for our tippers. They help keep the show on the road. I don't know what I would do without them. Thank you, tippers. Appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. How's everybody's day been, man? What have you guys done today? Anything new? Anything exciting? Talk to me, chat. Did blood work today and took the kids to the dentist. Nice. Getting some shit done. Okay, I see you. Productive. Good, thanks, but I'm off now. Have an amazing day. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Your TikToks are hilarious, by the way. I'm drained. Some well-deserved rest, right? Some well-deserved rest. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Schoolwork later. I'm glad I got the intrusive thoughts out of the way earlier in my journey. I let them in and let them burn. They used to scare me so bad. Let them in, let them burn, right? Without the obsession, without the rumination. That's what it's all about. Homework. You doing some homework? That sounds fun. I'll tell you one thing I don't miss is doing homework. If you're talking about schoolwork, one thing I don't miss is doing homework. I couldn't stand it. Not that I would do it half the time anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm bitching about, but not sure what I'm complaining about because I didn't do it 90% of the time anyway. You know, but I'd always wait until the next day in class, copy off somebody else, or just face the music and say, look, I didn't do my shit. You know what I'm saying? So didn't do what I was supposed to do. Thanks. Absolutely, face paint, no problem. Tonight is a pink moon? Is it? Is it? A pink moon. Let's Google it. Pink moon, a full moon in April. Venture outside on the night of Wednesday, April 5th to catch a glimpse of April's full pink moon. Okay, so you're not joking here. You're not joking here. That's awesome. I'm gonna check that out. When's the next Minecraft stream? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, actually. I haven't thought about it. Yep, me and homework broke up after year 3. Yes, sir. Y'all enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for popping in, Stilettos. Appreciate you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for the support. I graduated college in my late 30s and realized how easy education was all along if I just pushed myself a little, yeah, I mean, it's true. It's true. You know, if you just push yourself a little bit and dedicate to it, you know, you can definitely excel. But I don't know, man. It was just a combination of being uninterested and lazy and just not having the right attitude, I guess. Just not having the right attitude. So, for me, I never did well in school. Just was, like I said, just uninterested. Just had a shitty attitude about the whole thing. I don't recommend that. That's just who I was, I guess, at the time. About to set up my new Xbox Series X. Nice, dude. Enjoy it. I waited 3 years and got it for the low. Man, enjoy it. That should give you something to do, right? Give you something to do besides worry about fucking anxiety, right? Stacy, what is up, Stacy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fantastic. We have snow. You still got snow where you're at? Where you at, Ivan? Finally caught a live. Watch your videos a lot when my anxiety is super high, and they're so helpful. I hope you're putting that information into practice, right, Stacy? But I'm glad the videos are helping you out. And welcome to your first live. Welcome. We're just chilling. We're just hanging out. We've made our point today, so we're just kick back, relaxing, talking to the chat. My second family here. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the likes on the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, I would really, really appreciate it. If you'd like to support the stream, link is in the description. Thank you so much. We are on a 18-day streak right now. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, man, feel free to ask your questions. It's never too late. It's never too late. Until we go offline, then it's too late. In Europe, okay, gotcha. Siberia? Did I say that right? Still snowing. That's crazy, dude. We're having 80-degree days here now. It is a beautiful 80-degree day here today. I guess that's why I got out there and tried to weed eat as much as I could. Like I said earlier, I definitely can't do the whole yard with just a weed eater because I've got several yards and they're pretty massive. That would be unrealistic, but I did do a whole lot. I did do a whole lot. I'm feeling it now, man. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I'm so tired and worn out. Sleep like a baby, dude. But yeah, 80 degree days, it makes you want to get out there, you know? It makes you want to get out there and just find something to do, even if there's not anything really to do. Warm, beautiful days. Not Siberia, it's Serbia. That's the way Sky wrote it. Serbia. Hey, I was close to, though. The only thing I was missing is like an extra I or something. It's close enough. I don't even know where Siberia is. Is that in Europe? I have no clue. It was just an extra I. It's, you know, what's the difference? What's the difference? I know I'm old because I don't know what video game systems are new. I'll be honest with you, the way that they have decided to start marketing and selling the new Xboxes is very unnecessarily confusing. I don't know why they didn't just stick with the whole formula of Xbox One, Xbox 2, Xbox 3, you know, kind of like PS3, PS4, PS5. It's very, very simple, easy to understand, nobody cares. But when it comes to Microsoft and Xbox, they've decided to do Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox XS, Xbox XSSX, and it's just so stupid because I don't know which is which. I have no clue. Unless I can see them, I don't know what Xbox you're referring to. I don't know. It's disgusting. Just stick with the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dude. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult, man. Think about it. It's really not that hard. I think 80 is the perfect temp. Absolutely. Maybe you're getting old too. Yeah, I mean, if I was still into console gaming like I used to be when I was a little bit younger, I would probably know the different Xboxes. But nowadays, dude, I don't know which is which. They got it so complicated now, it doesn't make any sense to me. I can tell you what the new PlayStations are, you know, because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I cannot even begin to understand the Xboxes. Which Nintendo system is the new one? I think that's the Switch, right? Nintendo Switch. Is that the newest Nintendo system that's available right now? Nintendo Switch. Which I don't have. I'm just mostly a PC gamer these days. 80 degree weather, where is that happening? I'm on the East Coast, but Switch has been around for years. I still think it's the newest Nintendo system, though. I don't think they've come out with anything newer. They've come out with different variations of the Switch, like upgrades, but I don't think there's anything newer than the Switch right now from Nintendo. Put it this way, Xbox One came out after Xbox 360. Yeah, but see, once you get past Xbox One, it gets even more confusing. Yeah, but I don't know how that makes sense. Xbox One came out after Xbox 360. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing over there, Microsoft, with your marketing team and the way you're naming your consoles, but it makes 0 sense. Just so you know. In case nobody's told you, it makes 0 sense. I'm a Switch person. I still don't have a Switch. Like I said, I'm mostly just PC gaming. I do play on the consoles a little bit. I've got the older consoles, PS4 and Xbox One. So I've got the older consoles, but that's what I play on. It felt like by the time I bought a PS4, PS5 was coming out. I was like, damn, I just got this thing, right? You brought that right energy yesterday with the perfect message, feeding yourself to the wolves, perfect delivery, perfect message. Dude, thank you for supporting the streams, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'm on the East Coast too, but we have only been in the low 70s so far. Gotcha. According to my PC, it is 81 degrees here right now as I sit here and talk to you guys. It is 81 degrees. 81 degrees. Nintendo Switch. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's still Nintendo Switch is still like the main thing, though, right? That's out from Nintendo. I've never been much on handhelds. I'll be honest. I've never been much on handhelds. I play a couple mobile games on my phone from time to time. That's about it. I used to have a Game Boy back in the day, and then I had a Nintendo, I believe a DS, I don't know, where you could like chat with your friends who had Nintendo DSs that were near you. It's like you're sitting in the same house on the fucking couch, like talking to each other. But yeah, I've never, outside of that, I've never been much on handhelds. I did have a PSP as well when I was younger. That was really fun. I did have a lot of fun with the PSP. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I have a PS5 and a PC. Nice, dude. I heard the PS5s are amazing. I grew up on Xbox and Microsoft, like a Microsoft fanboy. I was one of those kids who was like defending Xbox on like forums and stuff and like arguing with PlayStation owners. But as I got older, I wisened up and realized that PlayStation was the way to go. Let's see how many debates that starts in chat. Right? My old self tried Nintendo Switch once, but it was too complicated for me. As far as handhelds go, I think we'll never beat the first Game Boy Advanced. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance Color, right? Came in just about every color you can imagine. Even had the, that was really the peak of technology, in my opinion. The peak of technology was when we had like the Nintendo 64 that you could see through. We had see-through TVs and like a green see-through TV and like the see-through Game Boys. I think that was the thing, right? They did that to the Game Boys too. But just like colorful technology that was see-through. Transparent, colorful technology was the peak of technology, in my opinion. Take me back. Take me back to the simple glory days of colorful see-through technology. Please, for the love of God, take me back, right? The Last of Us is what made me switch from the 360 to PlayStation 3. I can't fully join the PlayStation side and say that I hate on Microsoft because I still play my Xbox One from time to time, so I play both sides of the field, you know? I'm not loyal. I play both sides of the field, absolutely, 100%. So the oldest console, without cheating, but the oldest console that I remember being like around for and like enjoying it when it first came out was probably the N64, the Nintendo 64. I'd say the console that had the biggest effect on me as a gamer was probably the PlayStation 2. I still remember coming home from school like it was yesterday, dude. Coming home from school, opening the sliding door at the house we were at the time. Had this big sliding door you walk up, and I opened it up and moved the blinds, and there was my dad on the couch playing the PlayStation 2, man. I guess he had just got it that day, picked it up, pre-ordered it, whatever. And I remember I threw my backpack down so fast and ran over and was like, oh my God, it's a good PlayStation 2. He was playing Madden. He was playing football. So I didn't have much interest in that at the time. But I was still like, oh my God, look at the graphics. We'll never get better than this. We'll never get better than these graphics right here. PlayStation 2, man. Like, how could you get any better than this? And nowadays, if you go back and look at the PlayStation 2 graphics, it's like vomit-inducing. I mean, it's charming. It's nostalgic, but it's still very vomit-inducing, right? I remember the 360 as well. I got it for Christmas. Gears of War, man. That was the first game. That was the launch title for the 360. One of the launch titles. Gears of War, the first one. Oh my God, I was blown away. I was blown away by how good it was. And that game still holds up, in my opinion. To this day, the original Gears of War was a great game. Great game. All right, guys, we're going to be winding this one down in just a minute. Fair warning. Bunch of crap on the floor. So let's get ready. Let's get ready to say our goodbyes. N64 is what blew me away. I feel like I wasn't old enough to really appreciate it at the time, although I did play a lot of Mario 64 on it. My grandmother loved Mario 64. Only play Call of Duty and sometimes FIFA. I've never played a FIFA game, but I guess you have to. I guess you have to play or enjoy the sport of soccer to get into FIFA, and I don't even know how it's played really. I know the basics, but I don't know much outside of that. I do like sports games like Madden and stuff. Hey, Wonder Bro, wait. I'm waiting, Sky. I'm waiting. We are on hold. We are on hold. Another reason to love Minecraft, the simplicity, right? Even with shaders. Very, very simple game, but it doesn't seem simple when you first get into it, right? But once you learn it, you're like, this is just very straightforward, simple game, right? Mine and build and live my little life here in the Minecraft world. When is your next stream? I am not sure. I'm not sure. Should be tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Anybody know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is a Thursday, so we should be here tomorrow. We should be here tomorrow. We normally don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays. Sometimes not on Sundays. Weekends usually we don't stream, but we should be here tomorrow. So I'm using Nintendo Game Boy Color to connect it at Scooter something 50cc engine and tune it engine. Only works for fuel injected models. What? I'm using Nintendo Game Boy Color to connect it at Scooter 50cc engine and tune it engine. Only works for fuel injected models. I'm going to pretend to understand how a 50cc engine and fuel injected models has anything to do with a Nintendo Game Boy Color. You've lost me. You have, I'll be honest, total honesty, you've completely lost me. Can you write the message on the ticker in the background? There's a message? Check your PayPal. Okay, let's see here, Sky. I must have missed something. I must have missed something. Wait a minute. We did get a tip from Sky that says it's Sky's 45th birthday Saturday. Is it? Well, happy early birthday, dude. And thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate you. Absolutely, I can write you on the board. So anybody new here, this is our tipper board if you want to be on the board. But thank you. Let's see. Let me check that one more time. It was, yeah, the $30 tip, man. $30 tip. Thank you so much, Sky. I appreciate you. Yes, I will definitely write you on the board. Happy birthday. Let's see. What'd the message say again exactly? It's Sky's 45th birthday Saturday. I'm going to write a bit of a custom message. Happy 45th birthday Saturday, Sky. With a bunch of exclamation marks. Thank you so much for the tip, dude. I really appreciate it. That puts us at 40. Now I don't want to end the stream at 40, man, and lose our streak. That would be a bummer. That would be a bummer. I mean, it's never a huge deal if we lose the streak, right? I don't make it into a huge deal. It is what it is. But to end it being only 10 away on an 18-day streak, now I don't want to end it. I'll be honest. I don't want to end the streak over 10. Here we go, Sky. I know it's not exactly what you said to write, but happy early birthday, dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the $30 tip, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Let me make sure I wrote that right. Happy birthday, 45th birthday, Saturday. Okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I tried. Let me see. I've got one too many birthdays in there. I've got one too many birthdays in there. Let's see if that's better. Happy 45th birthday, Saturday, Sky. There we go. Okay. There we go. Everybody wish Sky a happy birthday, man. Sky's been around in the community for a good little bit, and he's an awesome dude. He's a very supportive dude. Nintendo is connected to Scooter Engine ECU and can input new software in it. I'm still lost, I'll be honest. Time for dinner later, Wonder Bro in chat. Hey, what are you having for dinner, gamer? Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the stream. Really appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Ivan. I am still lost, dude. I'm still lost. It sounds very complex. It sounds very complex. The message makes a little bit more sense now, Sky. A little bit more sense now. Happy 45th birthday. Yes, there we go. What are you going to do for your birthday, Sky? You got any special plans, dude? Any special plans? Let's see. I don't even know how many months away my birthday is. About 5 months away. I'm dreading this one. I'm dreading this one, chat. This one's gonna sting, man. It's gonna sting a bit. I'm turning the big 3-0. And like I said, I'm dreading it a bit. It is going to sting a bit. It is going to sting, I imagine. 30? Damn, I can't comprehend it. Can't comprehend it. Nintendo has a diagnostic tool for scooter repair. Okay, now I'm getting a little bit on track. I'm getting a little bit more on track with what you're trying to say here, Ivan. Nintendo has a diagnostic tool for scooter repair. That is very interesting, and I would have never imagined that. I would have never imagined that. Nintendo, out of all people, why would they? I don't know. That's interesting. That is very interesting. You learn something new every day, right? You learn something new every day. So that's why, okay, now I get, that's why you would connect your Nintendo Game Boy Color to the scooter, because it had a diagnostic tool for scooter repair. Okay. All right. Now I get what you're saying. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very cool. I'm getting older than I thought. How old are you, Lick? If you don't mind sharing, of course. Yep, me, my partner, and her granddaughters are going to the big city via train. Awesome, dude. We're going to have a feed, and I may partake in some whiskey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is your birthday, so don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do, right? Especially on your birthday. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do, but especially on your birthday. Especially on your birthday. My first panic attack was at 30. Was there any correlation, Ivan, where you just so freaked out about turning 30, or you just happen to have your first panic attack at 30? Help me understand. 42? That's not old. That's not old. Not even close. I might also take some of my brother's kids for the adventure. Nice, dude. Nice. Enjoy it. Well, happy 45th birthday, Sky. Happy 45th birthday, man. I hope you have a good one. Hope you have a good one. Let me see. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and start to wrap this one up. I don't know why I'm getting so itchy all of a sudden, dude. I've got sensitive skin issues or something, man, but I'm always just so itchy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I really appreciate it, and I think that's going to be it. If you enjoyed today's stream, make sure you leave a big thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate you for that. But with all that out of the way, thank you for watching. If you did miss yesterday's stream, all right? If you did miss yesterday's stream, I highly recommend you go and check it out. It was a good stream. It's a little blunt. It's a little straightforward. It's a bit of a rant, but it's one of those classics that I feel like it's one of those videos, one of those streams that are going to turn into a classic stream here on the channel. So I highly recommend you go check out yesterday's stream if you did miss it. Hey, Wonder Bro, you have to check out Bo Burnham's Turning 30. I don't think I said that right. Turning 30 on YouTube. I'll check it out, dude. Perfect. I just turned 40 in February. I do not feel 40. I don't think you ever feel necessarily your age. Does that make sense? I've always believed that. I feel like we all feel like we are still a kid, right? Because we're always still learning and growing every single day, and it never stops. So I feel like no one ever feels like an adult. Everyone still has their feelings and emotions and their wants and their desires and their likes and their dislikes. So you always just feel like that kid, right? Age is just a number. Age is just a number. Hold on, guys. I think we may have... I don't want to jump the gun here. But let's see. We got another 10 from Anonymous. I don't know if it's the same Anonymous as before because this one was Cash App, not PayPal, but another 10 from Anonymous, and there was no tip note. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 10. You know what that means. We have hit tip goal right at last minute. That is a buzzer beater. So thank you so much. That is a 19-day streak. I didn't think we were going to do it there for a second. Thank you for the $10 tip from Anonymous, $10 Cash App. Thank you for that, man. We're moving on to a 19-day streak right last minute. Thank you so much. That was a close one. I don't know why at the time I was by a car, a Mazda RX-7, and began to restore it. Maybe I was overwhelmed. Gotcha. I was just wondering if there was a correlation there between turning 30 and maybe you were freaked out by that or something. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for today's stream. I really appreciate it. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed it, but I think that's it. Happy early birthday. Happy early 45th birthday, Sky. We're going to read all of our tippers' names one more time because you guys pulled it off, man. You pulled it off. We got 2 anonymous tips, and then we got Sky, and I think that was it. I think Sky and the 2 anonymous tips. So we should be good to go. If I missed you, I apologize, but I think that's it. 2 anonymous and Sky. So thank you guys for being here. I love you, and until next time, as always, stay awesome.